And we're back at Imcf. We are now looking at the further rounds in the 1v1 categories of polearm.
In the back corner, we have England versus Scotland in the polearms,
which we haven't got a great view of right now, and we will try and get
these. If he's going to stay there, we're going to have to move.
Yeah.
And we have Germany versus Denmark as well. Yes, if he stays there, we will have to move.
And in list 1, we have Scotland versus England.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to move. Let's go for a walk.
Keep our faces.
Yeah. Ewan, keep us there just in case. We're just going to try and get a better look on the.
I think I know who was the crowd
England
on this one.
v Scotland, because that is going to be a good match.
His name's Josh, my boy.
It's Josh as well. Now, who do we cheer for in this?
Josh.
Josh, obviously. Yeah, we're about to betray our.
The last instruction from the head marshal on the list, making sure his counters are all in place and ready to go.
We're about to betray our country and cheer for Scotland, but who cares?
Going straight into us, changing up the location to the shots.
Amazing blows, amazing defence coming on both sides here. Furious fighting going on here. Cheer him on, folks!
Come on, Josh!
Making good use of the butt of the weapon to score points as well.
Both fighters very evenly matched just now. Great fight so far.
Josh trying to use his side to dominate. The English fighter, one-handed butt strike won't score many points.
Go on, Josh!
Go on, Josh!
First round.
When the round stops, we'll try and get through that game.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh! Go on, Josh!
Great combination of shots coming from both sides, changing up the location of them. And in our other list, we've got Denmark has just started against Germany.
We've got Denmark versus Germany over there.
Great heavy shots coming from the English fighter.
Some very nice blows there. Both teams fighting away. And that's the end of the first round. In list 2.
We just had a broken weapon from the German fighter. I was about to say he was using a long weapon, making use of the reach, but I think he's just lost his reach advantage. His replacement weapon, he decided he's going to swap it for a different one. He's got his preference. That's Axel from Germany fighting Jasper.
Just go back to Germany versus Denmark there while we wait for the next round to start in England v Scotland.
Using the sides again. Oh, nice shot against the neck.
He was trying to go for a takedown, but it didn't work. But he switched.
I like Denmark. They've done so well this year.
They really have.
But Germany are a very strong team.
They are.
The Danish fighter has his opponent. I was going to say has him in the corner, but they have to push him back out into the centre. Get a bit more room to work. But you can keep your opponent in the corner, push him back in, control the fight like that can be the way to win, and that's time there.
You'll start to see a far higher calibre of fighter now as we're moving into the elimination stages of the fights.
We're going back to Scotland, England. Slight tone loyalties in the commentary box, yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, it's difficult when it's the two home teams.
Yeah, it is.
But we have been really taken in by
we
the
do like
team
Josh
this week.
Yeah,
and
they've
Josh
looked after us very well.
We have a malfunction here.
So.
John, go to the team and get my spare helmet.
Strap malfunction, looks like. Because he's a strapping big lad.
Strap gone on the English fighter's helmet there. Currently sending a teammate to get a spare.
2 minutes to repair issues with their armour.
They only have 2 minutes to repair it, so there is an English support member running back to the fighter prep area to get a spare helmet.
Rushed into the list.
And if you want to cheer for
I don't think that's
England,
somehow.
I can't remember what the phrase is again. If somebody could tell me. Well, if it's for Scotland, it's Alban go braaf.
I believe the English cry is for England and St. George.
That's why I thought, but we changed it to something else.
Yes,
Oh, we're back into action.
Here we go.
Denmark against Germany.
Denmark, Germany.
Last two.
Really kicking
High
off over
speed
there.
fighting at the moment.
Some ferocious fighting going on here.
Whoa! Look.
Absolutely superb.
Heavy hits coming in on both sides.
I couldn't even call it in this one. That's so evenly matched.
To me, that last shot to the German for his head seemed to land flat. It wouldn't score any points, but it's hard to tell from this distance. The marshals see a lot better than we do.
Yeah.
Quick check from the marshal.
And it looks like we're going off in list 1 again.
England against Scotland, round 2, about to kick off. The helmet replaced.
Come on, folk, cheer your fighters on!
Come on!
Josh! Come on!
These guys are doing all the heavy duty work. All you need to do is cheer their names.
Come on!
Come on, Tom!
Come on, Josh!
Oh, nice.
Come on! Yes!
Nice.
Great headshot there. Josh trying to get
Go
that
on, Josh.
Come on,
polearm
Josh!
get into a grapple as well. Didn't quite work out, and they've even pushed out the gate. To go back into the list so I can
Pretty sure
fight
that
relative
gate's meant to be
safety.
locked, but never mind.
I think sometimes the weight of them pushes it up.
Yeah, to be honest.
Can't be too much left in this round.
You should see the way the list moves.
A very close fight, alright.
Yeah.
And they are
Well, that's what
very
you
well
can expect when you get out of the
Yeah.
pool stage, is that when there's no bad fighters, but the caliber goes up and up, obviously, when you get into the later stages of the game.
As I say, we're now moving into the elimination stages, so we're now going to see a lot more.
Come on,
Trying to use the
Josh!
butt to strike.
Come on!
Trying to use the butt to score points there. Now he's switched up to.
No.
He's still using the butt, trying
Come
to
on,
get points.
Josh.
Come on, Josh!
Coming in,
Josh.
small fighters.
Come on! Come on, Josh!
And Marshall trying to stay out of danger.
Come on, Josh!
That magic stick keeps them safe. It's the end of second round.
End of the second round there.
And we'll see if it's going to go into
Too close to call, I'd say.
This is not proper. It floats and it carries the cans.
So now back in their corners, getting a bit of advice.
List 2 looks like we're ready for our next round.
Yep, list 2, we're still on that
Germany and-
Germany,
Denmark.
Germany and Denmark.
match.
This is like looking like quite a good match, actually.
It really is.
Hilarious.
They're very
Waiting for the
closely
kickoff.
matched.
Checking with his captors, making sure everything is set up. The fighters are both ready, and away we go. And again, two fighters that hit hard. I mean, when it comes to polearm, no one's giving little light tippy taps. But
And we're going to the third round for Scotland versus England.
A third round on Scotland v England.
Obviously, I mean,
We're just waiting for them to get back in position. We'll swing back. So yeah, Scotland, England obviously on a round each if it's going to third round.
Oh!
Oh!
The visor came up.
that'll be a check from the marshal
Well
to
done
see if it
from
can be
Marshall.
secured.
Very fast work. See, it's a very hard job being a marshal. Not only are you completely unprotected in the list, you've got to dive forward at a second's notice to keep everyone safe.
It is a difficult job, I think, actually.
Yeah, it
You've got
really
to have
is.
your eye on so many things at once.
Yeah.
And move so quickly.
So we get a brief minute.
Okay,
to
looks like we're about to start
check
on the
German
third
fighters.
and
Visor.
final
But in
round.
the other list,
on-
we're back to round 3 of England versus
Yeah.
Here we
Scotland.
go. And I'm sure both fighters are very tired. They just
Come
want
on,
to get it
Josh!
in here.
A serious home nations derby here.
Being a lot more tactical now.
Josh, see, they're both using more the length of the weapon, trying to keep at range. Into round 3, it's a bit too late to be trying to brawl. It's too tiring at this stage.
Come on.
And a real grueling match going on up in list 2. Oh, big punches to the head! Oh, we do like it. Doesn't score you anything, but my
Gets
goodness,
his
do we
style
enjoy
points.
that.
Come on, Josh.
A little more cautious this round.
Obvious
between
that both players are starting.
Scotland
players
and
are starting
England.
to get tired
So
now.
right grudge match here with the old enemy.
a very traditional enemy.
Picking up too many points.
Yes.
That's it, yeah.
That's the end of it. So we will find out.
Feeling England might win that.
I think
Well done
England
to
might
both
have just
faces there
edged
for
that.
Scotland and England.
We're going to swing back to Germany, Denmark
don't
while
need
we
the
wait.
camera,
Scrap
was
over
it
here.
It is, yeah.
10 punches to the head thrown by the Danish fighter.
Captains of Finland and France to report to the list, please, for the 10 and 10s.
Okay.
As an announcement for the captains of France and Finland to report to the list,
Okay.
please.
There's a master thesis online that you might find interesting.
So just
Helmets
waiting
are
on
off in list
decisions
one,
for both
and the
matches
winner will be
now.
decided now.
Here we go. Yeah.
England takes the
And
victory.
England took the win there.
Well done, England.
Well
It was a
done,
really good
very
Well
well
done to Josh, his
deserved.
first time out here.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was.
well done, Josh!
This is Josh's first year with pole arm, so he is doing exceptionally well.
brilliantly
List
well.
Number 1.
But well done
Male
to England.
fighters
Yeah.
from Argentina and Canada, please report to the list. Argentina and Canada, please report to list number 1. USA and Luxembourg, prepare.
So do you know what? I think we need to say a big congratulations to Team England. Another cheer for Team England, our winners of the last one. Give them a cheer. And we are live. We're going out on the live stream with one of Team England. Tate, you must be absolutely buzzing.
It's been really great so far. You know, Tom's just got the endurance to just keep going and going and going. He's really experienced, so he's just performed really well.
One of the things I've witnessed and one of the things that really hits home here today is the camaraderie within all of the teams. What's the English team like? Obviously you guys are a close-knit bunch.
We always have it, always like a hug. Can't go
Get a bit
over
closer.
a hug. But from that, you know, it's all about the camaraderie. We always respect other people as well as the other teams. However, you know, we're all here for the same goal.
Now listen, you've just beat Scotland in the last one. What other teams have you got your eye on who look like serious contenders? Who are we looking out for?
Looks like we're still awaiting a
I'm not too
decision
sure on that one.
on.
However, you know,
We're still
everyone
awaiting a
brings something
decision
different to
on
the pot.
Denmark and
So,
Germany.
From that,
There we
I'm
go.
not too sure it could go either way. Anyway.
Denmark!
Now, a lot of
Yeah,
people watching
well
online
done,
right now
Denmark.
interested in visiting Scone this weekend.
Well
What would you
done,
say to
Denmark.
anyone who's interested in visiting the
Nice to
palace
see.
and taking in the IMCF this weekend?
Come along, you can't beat the experience. You know, the atmosphere.
It's really nice to see Denmark win, actually, because
down here.
they've
One
done
of the
really
favourites,
well
along
so
with the
far
USA,
this
a
year.
few others
Really,
they
really
say,
well.
good luck, well
Germany,
done to Tate and all the
we
team
know
from Team
are good.
England.
Yeah.
So for them to be
In
beaten by
list number
Denmark
2,
is great.
France and South Africa, male
Okay.
fighters, please report to the list.
We've got Argentina
France South
and
Africa,
Canada
please report
in list
to
number
list
1.
number 2.
In list 2,
Spain
they're
and
calling
Quebec,
for
prepare.
France and. I missed that.
Oh, South Africa.
France, South Africa, heading to list 1, heading to list 2. In list 1, we've got Argentina and Canada.
And Canada again.
Yeah.
Now, earlier on, this is the one where Canada ended up on their back, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal.
So that'd be interesting to see how they fare second time round.
Yeah.
So our competition resumes, and once again we say a big thank you to our commentary team. The way it's going to work, we'll have the competition in the list area at the main arena, and then hopefully we'll grab a word with our competitors. Whoever is fighting, we'll have a wee chat with them after the competition. So on with the competition, and back to Dave and
Okay,
Brendan.
and Argentina, Canada just starting in list number
Fight here between
2.
Canada
I'm really going
and
for it.
Argentina on list 1.
The big Argentinian, but a Canadian fighter is really giving it all his all out there. Try not to be crushed.
On list 2 we have France and... Can't quite see.
South Africa.
Yeah. France, South Africa.
South Africa.
Thank
is
you.
list number 2. Just about to start.
Oh, it's a good match.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right grudge match here on list 1.
Great use of the butt of the weapon again. Using those butt strikes means you can strike high and low very easily.
Oh.
It can make it hard for defense. Marshall breaking up the fight doesn't want to see grappling, he wants to see
it's not a wrestling
using the
match.
weapons.
There's a point system, this one.
Oh, wow.
And France, South Africa really landing some blows there.
Considering the size difference, that Canadian is doing great work at knocking him back. And he knocks the weapon from his hands.
Oh, and the Marshal stepping in there between France and South Africa.
On the other list, we got France fighting South Africa. We've missed some great action there.
Oh, brutal.
So we can only cover so much because we've only got 4 eyes.
And when there's a fight happening close to you, it's easy to get distracted by the nearest thing.
Something shiny. France are pushing. So
they really are. The French are some big guys.
Coming low, trying to get some sneak. Really get yourself out of that corner.
Yeah, if you can get your stuck in a corner, it's so hard to get out of it then.
The people agrees. South African fighter giving all he's got to get, push him
and he's
straight back in the middle.
He's out of the corner now.
Come on. It's a good fight, actually.
It is really
France
good fight.
Are brutal.
So
yeah,
but South Africa's doing really well against
these two fights. I think the Canada versus Argentina is very close to kicking off again. Argentinian fighter getting his gauntlets put back on.
Just some work being done on some of the armour and gauntlets of the Argentina-Canada fight going on over there.
Here we go, round 2, list 1.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Nice bit of acknowledgement there. So there was a lot of respect shown between these fighters. It's definitely almost a David and Goliath moment.
A lot of respect, but no hold barred. They're not holding anything back here, definitely.
We respect you enough to give you full force here.
Oh.
Oh,
very,
down
oh God, Canada!
They got a couple of cheeky little hints in there.
Very impressed with the performance of that Canadian fighter, Wade. Second disarm.
On a slightly enforced break. We've been told do nothing but
The Argentinian fighter getting straight back into it though. They use his both.
Argentinian fighter coming straight back on.
Canada's having none of it.
Oh! And the Marshals just stepping in again there.
Separating them.
I haven't stopped.
So he said he wants fighting, not hugging.
Nice left and right shots to the high header. Oh, big blows.
10 seconds left of that round.
Sail there, France and South
Just going to
Africa
go
really
back
gonna
across to France and South Africa, who are absolutely going for it. Neither fighter showing signs of fighting, and the gate is open. Wow.
That's like the second, third time they've done that on that one, and they've done it on that one as well.
We didn't have enough time. They were meant to be reinforced, and that was on them.
Big cheer coming from the French supporters.
Way after.
I don't think South African's too phased by it. He's just here to get stuck in.
South African's still in very good humour there.
Dance off again.
And we're reliably informed it's Anton the Badger fighting for South Africa. And away he goes.
Anton the Badger for South Africa
Andy
there.
Badger getting stuck right in.
Come on then.
Nice use of kicks
Come
there,
on,
trying to
Anton.
get some range, but the French fighter really wants to get in close.
Just wants to keep pinned against the wall.
As we've seen earlier in different fights, he's a brawler and he's very good at brawling. And he managed to take down Anton to the ground.
Not just exhausting, but it's demoralising to get back up, scrape yourself down and get stuck back in.
It looks like
no doubt that you will be doing.
we have a result coming up in list number 1 between Canada and Argentina. But all the action is still happening in list 2. French fighter pushing South Africa up against the walls.
And Canada wins.
Canada has taken the win in list 1.
Oh wow, that's quite a win then.
It is, yeah.
Because the Argentinian is
Anton of South Africa.
huge.
And has been on
Pushing his opponent
form
back
all
to get up
morning.
off the
Yeah,
rails.
he's won almost every fight he's played today.
Yep.
So
Yes,
that is an
that's
amazing
in
win
round
for
two,
Canada.
round two.
Well done.
When
We
Marshall
have a-
Dale pokes you with that yellow stick, it's time to, step up.
In list number 1, USA and Luxembourg, please report to the list.
USA, Luxembourg,
please
just
report
going
to
into list
number
1.
Australia and Portugal, prepare.
So we say very well done to last competitors, one of which was Argentina. We're going to
we've
speak
just
to
got
Marco,
Argentina
very,
and
very
the
shortly.
USA
We'll get the
entering the
thumbs
list
up, and we
there.
will hopefully go out on the live stream across the internet globally, and we'll be speaking to Marco very, very shortly.
That means their live stream's time again. Oh well, ours isn't. Hello.
Hello.
Anyone who might be watching now.
I think we do have viewers somewhere out there in the ether.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a result coming up in list number 2 between South Africa and France. But in list number 1, USA versus Luxembourg.
versus USA. What do you reckon?
Micah Nelson
It's
versus
got to be USA. They've been a
the
powerhouse.
man of
all
It would be
stone.
good for Luxembourg to win though.
It would be lovely to
But
see
they are a
Luxembourg win,
powerhouse.
but the US have
A win for France in list number 2.
So we're almost good to go with.
Although
speaking to
USA don't seem to be
Argentina
as
after
strong in their
Argentina
duels. Their
Canada
bowhead
clash.
fights seem to
And we'll
be.
be
They are
speaking
very
to
strong in
Marco
bowhead
very
because
shortly.
they're fast and they're big.
List
Yeah.
number 2.
And they work well as a
Spain
team.
and
They do
Quebec,
work very well as a
now
team.
Please report to the list. Spain and Quebec, please report to list number 2. Austria and Norway, prepare.
So we say big well done and commiserations to Argentina. Your last fight was Canada in the list. Talk us through what happens.
No, our fighter is so big and he fights so hard, and the first time he go with the opponent and hit so hard, but the last time was a bit tired, so the opponent take the opportunity and hit him more times, and so that is what he lost, but he's preparing for the
Spain are back.
Saturday. So
Yeah,
cool.
they are.
No, it was
We're just gonna
close
swing
fight
the-
and
the
it was
camera,
very
'cause we have
enjoyable to
Spain.
watch. What are you looking forward to during the weekend? Lots of combat, lots
Now
of
this Spanish
excitement,
fighter
and
in the
Argentina
pool
looking to do
rounds,
well.
I remember this Spanish fighter.
Argentina will go to fight.
Pretty much
so well
throwing
in
people across the
Japan.
He was good.
Yeah,
And
wasn't he
also
pretty much
Brazil
throwing people
have
on the
to-
floor as
Yeah,
well? I think,
yeah,
earlier.
very, very good at just
Yeah, we have
lifting
many
people and
fighters
getting,
here.
taking them to the
So
ground,
we'll
which
be,
was
Yeah,
enjoyable
a lot of weight
weekend.
behind him.
So
He's
you're hoping to do
very good
very
at
well
pushing
in
them
the
into the
5
corners and getting them
versus
off the
5.
feet.
he's very good at
And
it.
the another category is sword and shield, and longsword are so good fighters.
Well, we say good luck to Argentina. Marco, thank you very much for your time. And remember, more live action continuing in the list right now. But for the moment, it's back to our commentary team of Dave and Brendan up at the window.
Okay, sorry to everyone on our live stream who didn't get to see the first round of USA versus Luxembourg, but we're just about ready to go into round 2. And in list number 2, we have Spain versus Quebec getting ready to kick
Quebec,
off.
yeah, this is Spain versus
Quebec's quite good actually.
Quebec have had some good fights, but we've seen this Spanish fighter in action this morning up close,
Yeah.
and it is impressive.
It is impressive.
We have
I'm watching the Luxembourg America fight.
Yeah.
And that's quite
Yeah.
Definitely.
Quite brutal. Yeah.
Definitely one of our best battles.
They're basically trying to use the length of the pole arms rather than getting too up close.
Whereas in Quebec,
Keep
Spain,
out of range
as
of those
close as
weapons.
They can be, really.
yeah.
Jose using the back of his weapon, trying to get points with the butt, and he pushes Quebecois opponent back.
And both America and Quebec, we have a very tight fight here. Luxembourg even.
Right. Oh,
Impossible to tell the scores here.
that's cool.
End
That's
of-
going to be quite close, I think.
Round 2.
Round 2 in the fight of USA against Luxembourg, and round
We'll
1
swing back
Spain
to
against Quebec.
USA,
Both ending
Luxembourg.
at the same time.
It's close. Slow at the beginning. There's no one. No, so after you signed it. Luxembourg. He stood behind us while we were over there trying to sort of let breathe. It seems to do it just to fill silence as well.
Yeah.
So we've got a decision in list number 1, USA against Luxembourg.
See who takes the win here. It was quite close.
That was quite a good fight. That was interesting.
Micah Nelson against Lauren Bergman. And in list number 2, we're getting ready for round 2. And it goes to USA.
And it goes to USA. That's no. Again,
I
no,
think that was quite
surprise.
close. I think that was quite close,
Yeah.
though. So yeah, that was good. Well done. Well done, Luxembourg. That was
And we're
tough.
back to Spain,
And
Quebec.
round 2 kicking off.
Ah, here we go.
Oh.
Again, high aggression from Quebec.
In list number 1,
A lot of use of that foot, but I don't know how many of those shots are going to score on points. From this angle, they look like
certainly annoying.
Please report
Yes.
to list number 1. Female fighters from Denmark and England, prepare.
That's going to be an interesting fight.
Yeah, it really is.
That was female fighters prepare from Denmark and England.
Yeah.
They're both really good.
They're both really good.
So that's going to be a really good fight to watch.
Oh, nice.
So I think Jose wants to fight at a bit of range. The Quebecois fighter wants to close up and use his...
Distance is deadly. As you can see.
So in list number 1, we're getting ready for Portugal versus Australia.
And over here we have Portugal, Australia fight starting.
Maurizio of Portugal against, I have it on my sheet here,
Yeah.
Kamikaze Rob of Australia. Sizing each other up for a moment, and here we go.
Here we go.
High aggression right from the start from Australia.
Kamikaze strikes.
Portugal struggling to find anything to return with.
We reset. There's a lot of energy thrown out there.
Oh.
And Maurizio going for
Rob
headbutts,
from
not
Team
scoring
Australia
points.
really
But
going
that's a
for it.
Maurizio special.
And the Marshall's just
The
stepping in.
woodpecker. The woodpecker. 10 seconds less in the class there. And in Spain against
Really
Quebec,
wants to get one of
we've
them.
got round 3 just starting there. And hopefully we'll go straight over to the other list to watch Spain versus Quebec.
I would hope so.
Back in list number 1, they're disentangling the fighters. They seem to have got welded to each other. The fighting is slowed down a bit in list number 2 as they're getting more worn down. They're not wasting any energy they don't have to waste. I say that as just as they ramp back up on the speed.
What are the beer prices like in the pub near you?
Both fighters are well able to unleash bursts of hits when they have the opening.
You might have a wander
That's the end of
stroll over
round
tonight.
3. We've got a result coming up for Spain versus Quebec. Helmets are coming off. And we're getting ready for round 2 between Portugal and Australia.
Are you buying bows? Was that your bow?
I didn't bring my bow with me. Until the shit happened with Iran, I was going to go into Perth and get a Jacobean outfit.
The Australian sport getting going.
I bought me archer's sword and me baldric.
Quebec win against Spain.
Wow. I've just been told Quebec have just took the win over Spain.
The only thing I'm missing is the longbow because I've bought the...
Australia again. Pulling straight into the Portuguese fighter.
In list
Both
number
ends of the
2,
weapon.
Austria and Norway male fighters, please report to the list.
When Maurizio was on the
Norway
ground,
male
but,
fighters,
that
please
was just
report
instinct.
to
Straight away the
list
Australian
number
fighter was
2.
apologising for it. Sometimes it's hard to pull back when you're mid-swing.
Yeah, but one of us has to drive.
In list number 2, female fighters from Quebec and Germany, prepare.
And Martin Casey in there.
Sorry for everyone watching the commentary. We're just arranging where we're drinking tonight.
Remember to use that weapon in your hand.
So Quebec.
Use either end.
Yeah, Quebec
Waking
took
up
it.
when the ball hurts.
Very
Here we want points
really
and
good
technique.
fight.
Yeah.
We'll go back, I'll pop in.
Bit of use of the knee.
Or just use your head, I suppose.
And fist.
And knee. And hand.
Yeah.
And head.
Just in the bar.
I told you the Maurizio special.
Awesome. What time? Do we know when we're going to get over?
That's the end of round 2. Australia and Portugal.
Great fight. Great fight.
It's worth saying again, the Portuguese fighter down there, half his armour is still possibly stuck in Heathrow. He had to borrow and cobble together bits this morning so he can get out onto the field, so getting out there at all is a serious achievement. And he's the only member of his country
Some
here.
great fights going on
He's doing
today.
proud.
Doing very well. So we're not sure who we've got coming next.
List number 2, Norway male fighter, please report to the list. This is your second call.
Oh, we're waiting on Norway at the moment. They may forfeit this if we don't get a fighter in soon.
And it looks like we have a decision coming up in list number 1.
Uh-oh.
Portugal and Australia. In list number 2, we
Didn't know he
have
was in.
Austria ready
Portugal.
to go.
Where is he?
There!
And they're waiting to see.
Sorry guys, I
when
didn't
they
realise
are.
Portugal was in with Australia. I missed that. So we're waiting for a decision.
Here, we're seeking there, we're seeking everywhere.
He has. Portugal is very good.
I hope Portugal's won because he is brilliant.
Hugs and hugs from the Australian Portuguese fighters. What's your cheer for the two fighters?
Yeah. Okay, so who's won? Come on, Portugal.
The Oz team are very good.
Who won?
Yes!
Well done, Portugal! For a guy who is here with no support,
Yeah.
completely on his own, he is doing brilliantly. He is a brilliant fighter. What a brilliant guy.
In list number 1, female quarterfinals, Denmark and England. Please report to the list.
Denmark and England. This is the female finals.
To list number 1, New Zealand and Poland. Prepare.
Out. Josh is out.
He's out.
Went out to England. England.
Damn good fight.
Damn good fight.
The Scottish-England fight was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We'll let you watch it on replay.
Norwegian fighter has had to pull out of the fight against Austria. We're getting ready.
Norway has pulled out of the fight
Denmark,
against Austria.
or women's quarterfinal.
So that means Austria
Okay. England versus Denmark women's.
technically win.
Yeah.
Technicality. So this is going to be a really interesting fight. So we've got, is it Denmark and England? Yes.
Women's quarterfinals.
Women's quarterfinals, Denmark versus England. This is going to be a brilliant fight.
I'm reliably informed that fighting for England, we have Sophie Battle Hobbit Dixon.
Nice.
The Battle Hobbit.
The Sophie the Battle Halberd Dixon. For Denmark?
In list number 2,
For England.
female quarterfinals, Quebec and Germany. Please report to the list. Quebec and Germany female fighters. Report
That's
to
Quebec
list
and Germany
number 2.
female fighters to
USA
list
and
to.
Argentina.
Come on. Come on,
Straight
Denmark.
into it.
I'd like
England
Denmark
versus
to win
Denmark.
this. Denmark are doing so beautifully well.
Oh, come on, we've got a
The
cheer
Battle
fight.
Hobbit. Oh, the Battle Hobbit knocked down.
England has been
It's quite a
knocked
hard
down.
fight on this sand, especially now that people have been treading it all day, so you've got little sand dunes on the go.
This is
It's
brilliant.
great for drainage if the rain comes back and comes out very heavy. We'll be happy with it then, but at the moment it's getting a bit lumpy and bumpy. Big cheer for Sophie Dixon coming back into it.
Come on.
Come on, Soph.
Yeah,
And
come
the
on,
Danish fighters
Sophie.
need any cheering on.
Let's be honest, both fighters are brilliant.
Come on,
And they both
Soph.
deserve to win, so here we go. Come on then. Yes, oh.
Nice combination using the button and a good strike with the blade. Nice and clear headshot. Looks powerful enough to me.
Ah, come on.
These ladies are giving it all.
Come on, Soph.
I'm sure her weapon's broken.
Wait.
That last move did not count.
Yeah.
So another
Because
knockdown, but
they've stopped the
after
fight. They were trying to
had
stop the
ended,
fight,
that
so
will not be counted.
that won't be counted.
It won't be.
So for taking a little breather in the ground, climbing back up in that armour, it's fairly taxing.
It's an interesting way of putting it.
And she gets back up and catches her breath and she'll be ready for round 2. And in list number 2, we have Germany and Quebec getting ready to face off against each other. And Nicole of Germany and Chloe of Quebec.
So Germany and Quebec females, this should be quite an interesting
Chloe
fight.
is
So we're back on.
fairly certain I'm correct in saying this,
Not quite,
gold
yeah.
medalist
Not
in
quite,
women's polearm, and twice running. So one to beat. But she's not an easy person to beat, although the German fighter is very experienced as well.
So this should be a very
Definitely a good
interesting
fight
fight.
to watch.
And
And we're just about to kick off round 1 there.
This will be one to watch.
oh, come on, flag bearers
Both
standing in the
fighters
way.
looking very cool and collected.
Both experienced.
Dale just double checking that their helmets are strapped in properly.
All ready? Both listeners are about to kick off.
We're getting ready for round 2 in Denmark versus England. But here we go, round 1, Quebec versus Germany.
Oh, there we go. Come on. Because we can't see much in that one, let's go back.
Both those guys are great movers, Quebec and Germany. They're very comfortable in their armour.
Come on, folk, cheer these ladies on.
Come on, Sophie.
High intensity shots coming out round lift number 2. Quebec and Germany. They're trading blows left and right.
Here they go.
Working hard for the fight here.
Come on.
Nice head strike from Chloe there. Nicole going low for Germany. Her weapon got stuck there for a second. Nicole, that can cost you points.
Got pause. Here we go again.
Here we go.
It's the end of our first round.
Come on, Sophie.
Well, we still got action going on in round 2 of Germany Denmark versus England. Sophie the Battle Hobbit Dixon are back to the rails, trading blows with the Danish fighter.
Both fighters giving it everything they've got.
Oh, big hit to finish from Denmark.
This is a close fight. Yeah.
A big round of applause for the Battle Midget.
The Battle Midget.
Battle Hobbit.
Battle Hobbit. That's quite an interesting one.
It is. The Battle Hobbit.
The Battle Hobbit. We do have a Battle Hobbit. She's ginger and fiery. See what's going on elsewhere. Is there much going on over there?
It looks like they're getting ready to start round 2.
60-second break, then we go back in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
In the fighting, but Germany and Quebec coming back into the middle of the list.
It's been a great fight so far. Let's see what we bring in the second round.
Not a problem. I don't know when the Chinese will be fighting. I've not got a clue.
Strike and move back.
You just have to keep watching, I guess. Same as us.
Without getting hit. So that's how you win.
Yeah, it looks like Quebec are doing
Chloe's
really well.
got caught there for a moment,
Yeah.
then she'll recover it.
Yeah, Quebec seem to be doing really well in these ones. I think we're getting a decision.
It's changing up the direction of the shots.
And
We're getting a decision over here. So
Staring each other off for a moment.
So close. We've got a decision in list 1. And your winner is?
Denmark. Nicely done.
Well
Brilliantly done from both fighters. Excellent. Oh,
Looking a little bit cautious in Germany versus Quebec. They're eyeing each other up.
let's get back here.
Maybe both of them.
Big blow there.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm sure the Chinese will be on soon.
Number 1.
And that's the end of round
Female
2.
fighters from New Zealand and Poland, please report to the list. New Zealand and
We've
Poland,
got friends
female
from the
fighters,
Chinese team watching
please
us at the
report
moment.
to list number 1.
The Chinese team, bless them, they got checked in so late last night.
Prepare.
I think we checked them in about 10:30 last night, bless them.
Yeah. They were pretty tired.
Yeah.
But they're a lovely bunch.
We go to
Lovely
the third round between Germany and Quebec.
Not sure when they're going to be on, but I'm sure it shouldn't be too long.
Third round. But all down to what the hit counters and the marshal see next to the list.
Absolutely. And we'll have New Zealand coming to list 1. With, of course, the magic Maori flag.
And they're being followed in shortly by Poland.
Hopefully. Okay, are we going back in for another round, or are we getting a decision?
Between Quebec and Germany.
Yeah, looks like it.
And Chloe of Quebec takes it.
Quebec takes the win. Brilliant. That was a brilliant fight, actually.
Pretty heavily tipped.
Number 2.
Definitely deserved that one.
Fighters, USA
Not
and
easy opponents to
Argentina, please report to the list.
Oh, USA and Argentina, that should be a really good fight. That's the female fighters.
Number 2.
Again, they're all brilliant,
Fighters, Denmark
aren't they?
and France, prepare.
Okay, quarterfinals
There she is.
between Denmark and France. The male quarterfinals happening as well.
A male quarterfinal happening right now.
Denmark and France, what do you think?
Denmark and France. Denmark and France. I don't know. I really want Denmark to do well,
Yeah.
but France are brutal
Yeah, they
and
are.
big.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't know. I want Denmark to win, I think.
I would like to see Denmark take it, but the French are just machines.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
Okay, so
Really hope you cleared that with her.
So we've got New Zealand and
acceptable.
Poland at the moment in the list. So that should be
This is
interesting.
right, because you may get that axe right for your nut at some point. Here we go.
Here we go. What do you reckon then? New Zealand or Poland? New Zealand would be great, but I think Poland probably got it.
you can never tell with the
Really difficult
duels
now.
though, because the duels are all about individual skill. It's not the teams. It's harder to call it. But
Yeah, it is, because you can tell with the teams that
Yeah.
usually you've got some teams that are so fast or
Use
so
as much
heavy.
space of the list
Yeah.
as you can.
Be strack.
Keep out of range of the New Zealand fighter.
see the New Zealand fighter is
Doing really well,
really
actually.
going for it here.
Yeah, he really is. Oh, nice. Excellent. Come on then.
Yes. Go on.
Go on, New
List
Zealand.
number 2.
Just trying to score some final points here.
You have USA coming up against Argentina in list number 2. Getting ready to start. That's time to round 1 of Poland versus New Zealand.
Well done. So we've got, Argentina and USA.
This is going to be
Females.
another hard one to call.
This is going to be really interesting, I think.
Yeah. The Argentinian fighter, such a small thing, but wow.
But then when you see her fight,
it's like
you're
a
like,
tiny
oh
little
wow.
tornado.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yes, I think you're right. If they're in 5v5 and other singles, then that'll be tomorrow. Or Saturday. I'm not sure which way around they're doing them.
But today is primarily the 10 on 10s and the pole arm.
Yeah.
America versus
So probably
Argentina.
tomorrow.
And list 2.
But they are around and they're in kit.
Yeah, we
and
have
they're
seen
being
them
very
today.
supportive of everyone else.
New World Showdown.
Oh, come on. Oh, I don't know who I want to win.
I'd probably say
USA.
Argentina team do this.
I don't know. The USA fight is brilliant.
She is.
Well, they
It's
both
hard to
are.
call.
It's really
Because
hard.
everyone's so lovely when you meet them. It's really hard.
I know. When you see them fight, you're like, oh, but she's really nice. Oh.
You're really nice, Peter.
They're both trying to find an angle.
That's true.
Sure.
This is true. We've just, in case you didn't hear that, we've just been told that we're both really lovely, apparently, until we're told to fight. Nice, keep going. Come on, Argentina. Go on. Oh,
And it
wow.
gives you a chance to put your punch back and then you can get a better angle of attack.
So, we're going back to the men's quarterfinals. Do you think?
Fantastic smell of chips up here.
I have a feeling
We're
that
just getting ready to kick off with New Zealand against Poland again.
I have a feeling that the guys doing the commentary might be a bit hungry
Yeah.
because they're always talking about the smell of food.
And then Marshall is the real peacock here, Martin Casey. Best dressed man on the list.
And don't forget his magic mustache.
Yep. And that is our night marshal.
And here we go, round 2.
No, it's not. It is. Yes.
Feeling of respect before they get to hacking lumps out of each other.
Oh.
Dana going low. Oh, hi there, Polish fighter going low.
Yes.
Let's try to switch it up now. Oh, nice shot to the
Come on, New Zealand.
Nice shot to the head.
Yes, come on.
Good headshot there from the Polish fighter.
Using height to the advantage there quite strongly.
Absolutely. Come on.
You might hear that chanting USA. It means that round 2 has started between USA and Argentina.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go back to the USA-Argentina match. Yeah, I'm just trying to read the question. Ukraine are here, but they haven't had a fight yet.
No. It's used to the bus trying to open up down out of New Zealand.
They got delayed.
They got delayed on arrival because they had some travel issues. But they are here now. They're all set up, ready to go. And hopefully we'll see them fighting soon.
The Argentinian fighter guard.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Still managing to get just over the defensive.
That's the end of round 2.
Oh.
Brutal.
This is brutal.
It's like getting you in a buffer fight. It's brutal.
It's not. That's definitely what.
That is not what this is like.
No, that's definitely one step.
We have fought each other in kit like this. We know what each other's like in this sort of kit. This is far worse.
A lot of supported. New Zealand have their own cheering squad back home cheering them on.
I think we might be getting a decision.
Yeah, I would hope so.
So if you are watching on the live stream, wherever you are, let us know where you are, let us know who you're supporting, and we can maybe give them a shout out. Maybe. And if you know any fighters that have really embarrassing nicknames you want us to use, well, you can tell us.
Please give us the stories.
And there goes the peacock again.
Yeah. They should really have that as a noise, like to mark the
USA
have beaten Argentina. Wow, that was.
We are going to round
That was a brilliant fight.
New Zealand versus Poland.
Okay, let's move back to this one now. The wind's picking up now.
Yeah, it is.
Dinah using the butts.
So this is round 3.
See how beastly she can be now.
Oh!
Come on, Kiwis!
Come on!
Again, the Polish fighter just trying to stay out of range.
Come on!
Keep moving.
In list number 2, male quarterfinal fighters, Denmark and France. Please report to the list. Denmark and France, male quarterfinal fighters, please report to list number 2. Quebec and Austria, prepare.
Come on, Kiwis!
Come on! Oh!
Oh!
Stop. Nope, the time's up, I think. Yeah. So, after that, we'll be waiting for a decision on the winner of that one.
Yeah.
Difficult to say, I think. That was quite a difficult match.
It was.
Very well matched.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a very interesting match.
It is indeed.
This is France and Denmark.
And this is male quarterfinals, I
believe?
believe?
It is, I believe.
Yeah. I don't know how to call this one, to be honest.
I was moving it because before we got a message and I wondered if it was...
Yeah, that's dudes.
But no, it's fine. You're all right.
The captain of Denmark.
Captain of Denmark just ducked under our camera. They're all so tall, it's not fair. Low battery.
Between New Zealand and Poland.
So how low is low battery?
15%.
Right, we're on low battery.
We'll get this fight.
Winners Poland. In an excellent match.
Poland won!
Poland took that one.
Poland and New Zealand, Poland won. That was brilliant.
France.
Well done, New Zealand.
In list number 1,
again, guys, if our live stream suddenly dips out, just keep an eye on the channel and a new one will pop up shortly thereafter.
As soon as possible thereafter.
1, USA and Australia, prepare.
Oh.
Okay.
So list number 2, we're just about to kick off with France versus Denmark. And list number 1, Canada versus England.
Canada, shiny and chrome.
Yeah, we've just lost battery. We've just lost battery.
List number 2 is about to kick off now. And here we go.